Hello and welcome to Life on Your Terms. Welcome back this week. I'm Suzanne Arjona and I am your host. So, all my life I was told to focus. I was told to choose one activity or you'll never be successful. A jack of all trades is a master of none, right? You've all heard that before. So, for much of my life, I struggled with my self-worth, wondering what my purpose was, what my true calling in life was. I had so many different interests and so much experience in so many different fields, I couldn't choose just one. But if I didn't, I'd never be successful. I'd never land that one great job or build a lasting career. This week, we're talking about that struggle of being yourself in a world that tells you to be someone else. So stay tuned. I'm Suzanne Arjona, and this is Life on Your Terms, where we'll explore how to follow your heart, take control of your life, and live it on your terms. So, society and social media especially tell us everything you're doing is wrong unless you're doing it this way. Your body is the wrong shape or size if it doesn't look like this. Your beliefs don't matter if they don't match mine. You're a failure if your business doesn't make 7 figures in 6 months. Your relationship is failing because you don't do this or that for your partner. You're not enough. You're too much. The problem with every one of these statements is that they ignore you and your individuality. You are different. So let me tell you a story. When I became a stay-at-home mom with my twins, I started a home-based direct sales business. And I did okay at it. I built a team of about 100 women, all looking to add some extra income to their families. And while I learned the sales side of the business, and I did okay with that, I really felt more drawn to mentoring the women on my team more than selling. Okay, I was more inclined to help them balance their business and their family life, which is really what they needed, more than sales training. Okay, this is how my coaching practice began, and this was the basis of my first book. So I also had other hobbies at the time. I practiced Tai Chi and eventually became an instructor. I had enrolled in an herbal apprenticeship program, and I worked part-time in a Chinese medicine office. Eventually, all of these merged together, and my coaching changed to become a holistic health coaching practice. And life continued like that for years, with the business evolving and morphing into different things as my interests shifted. But I always felt like I was doing it wrong somehow. I didn't have a niche, I didn't have a singular focus, and because of that, it would never be successful. I believed what society had told me, and sure enough, my coaching practice stayed small, just a side gig for many years. So let's go back to that famous quote. A jack of all trades is a master of none. But what most people tend to forget is the last part of that quote. A jack of all trades is a master of none, but oftentimes better than a master of one. This has to be the mantra of the manifesting generator. Okay, the first thing I learned about my human design was that I am a manifesting generator. And that means that I'm designed to do a bunch of different things. Some of them all at once, and some changing over time. And often creating something new by merging these different things together. So focusing on just one activity doesn't work for me. When I realized that, so much of my struggles from earlier in life became clear. I was doing it right. I was doing it right the way that I'm designed to do it. And once that understanding replaced my old beliefs that I couldn't be successful if I wasn't focused on one thing, everything shifted for me. This is how human design can help you understand that despite everything you've been told over the years that makes you feel less than worthy or less valuable, simply may not be true for you. When you're feeling like you just can't do life right despite researching and trying every different suggestion offered on how to live, or you can't figure out your purpose, it's time to look at your design. Because how you're meant to operate in the world and how you're designed to share your gifts with the world is different from everyone else. And there's no one box that fits everyone. Human design has been the most effective tool I've found for understanding how to be me in a world that constantly tells me to be someone or something else. And I hope you're getting that. Okay, if you've followed my podcast or my writing for a while, you'll see that I keep going back to that because I want you to experience what I've experienced with it. You know, that release of the pressure of trying to be something that you're not. Now, if you've explored your design even just a little bit, I would love for you to share in the comments what's one thing that human design showed you about your life that maybe lifted some of the pressure or clarified your path for you. You know, I certainly love to read these stories, and I know other folks who are new to human design would also want to hear about them. Now, I need to take a step back for a minute. I talk about this a lot, but it's come to my attention, and I'm really embarrassed that I tell you to look at your design all the time. Almost everything that I write or every podcast that I publish, I tell you to run your chart and follow along with the podcast or the blog. But other than going to my website and running your chart, which you can do, I haven't really shared how you can go further with it. So I'm coming clean today, and I apologize for not sharing this more straightforwardly before. So, when you are ready to uncover more of your design and see how your life is likely more on track than you think, I have a couple of options for you. You can schedule a live one-on-one Zoom session with me where we'll look specifically at your chart and some of the foundational pieces of your design that you can apply to your day-to-day life. Now, this is different from running a report, and there are reports out there on my website that you can run. They'll give you, a really great overview of your chart. But live with me in the room, you can ask specific questions and get specific answers about you and your chart and how it's different. Okay? You can also choose a 3-session package where we can go deeper into your design and see how it supports your business, your relationships, or your life purpose. This is the most popular option because we can go much deeper with this. Over 3 sessions, we can address specific questions about how to leverage your design to bring your gifts to the world in your way. And a third option is a 3-month coaching program. Now, this isn't for everyone, and I only hold a couple of spots for this at a time because it is an intensive long-term commitment for both me and you. Okay? In this program, we'll meet weekly for 12 weeks, and during this time, we can explore much, much more. We can focus on how stress and burnout show up in your life and how to turn that around. We can look at how you're designed to show up in your business. We can even look at the themes of your life purpose and how that has shown up in your life so far so that you can decide your next direction. Okay? This package allows us the most flexibility for moving you forward in the direction you choose. But like I said, that one, it is an investment of time and money, and it does take a lot of commitment. And so I don't hold a lot of spaces open for that. Now that all that's out there, I would really love to work with you if you are interested in digging a little bit deeper into your design and bringing that to life and bringing it into your day-to-day life. The link to those sessions options is in the show notes and on my website, SuzanneArjona.com. But wait, there's more. Isn't there always? There is one more event, and this is a new event that I've just started doing. If you are new to human design and you're unsure about what it is and what it's good for and why you need it, you can join me on the first Tuesday of each month for Finding Your True North. This is a live group call. It's just an hour, but 45 minutes to an hour is what I envision it will be, where I'll share what human design is about and how it can be used in your life. Some of the different ways that you can use human design to move you forward. Okay? This is a free 1-hour informational event where you can get to know me and see whether a human design reading or coaching is even what you need right now. It might not be. Okay? So you'll find the link to that in the notes as well, and on my website under Your True North. So thank you again for tuning in today. Please keep sharing Life on Your Terms with your friends. I appreciate it. I know your friends do. I've gotten some great feedback from people who've told me that, they showed up here because so-and-so sent them the link. So please keep doing that and help me spread the word. I do appreciate it, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode.